Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're going to give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
I'm looking for a quick couple seconds video on YouTube of just a punch, because I really feel like punching someone right now. I'm really in the mood to punch a certain individual right now in the face. Let me see. Really, I feel like this ram right in the face. Just a quick little clip that won't get me in trouble. Yeah, I'm looking for one. I don't know. Is there a good? What's a good clip of a quick punch? Oh, we're definitely thinking about the same individual. We're definitely thinking about him. Oh, by the way, invitations are coming out. What's up, guys? AW here, and Let's Talk Pop 7 late night. Like every Mondays. Every Monday, if I do this show on Mondays, it's a late night edition. Usually Wednesdays is an evening edition, and Saturday is usually mid-afternoon edition, but Mondays are usually night editions like this. Hey, Arkham. Okay. I'm going to send it to my favorite group. So do me a favor, all share, like, subscribe, do that typical stuff, especially if you're new here. I really do like to punch that certain individual. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know a good one. I'm getting it right now. It's only 40 seconds. That might be long. I do hope I don't get in trouble for this. I'm downloading. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to download this clip, and then I'm going to put it in my thing, in my StreamYard. You're all going to laugh. Come on. Hurry up! No, I would be a hero. Also. No, I wouldn't be in trouble. Hi, George. Okay. Is it George? Yeah. Hey, George. Okay, what's up?
Hello.
Yeah, we're definitely on the same page.
Oh, literally, I had to do all I can to stop myself from screaming before.
Yeah.
That was just dumb. Like,
Oh
just so
yeah,
much
yeah,
dumbass things that I've seen in the last 24 hours from that certain group.
yeah, yeah. We watched it behind the scenes, and it's still continuing today.
Like, before I came on, I was watching a Saggy stream, and like some of these people were basically telling her, to go. Well, I don't want to say on stream, but like basically it was the opposite of like suicide prevention.
Oh yeah, I know.
Freaking
I know
stupid.
what you meant. Yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. I'm still finding the clip. Did it finish downloading? Okay, it's now finished. There we go. Here's what I want to do.
I've been having mic problems lately. So
Yeah. Here's what I want to do. I'm gonna upload this clip to my StreamYard. You're gonna love it, George, because you're into this fandom. This is what I want to do to this certain individual. Once it loads up the StreamYard.
I've had enough of this. Think it's time to throw some pain on the Barbie. I'm sick of your little games. We are the
You really think so? I mean,
you know
he's
what?
not.
I boxing charity stream at the La Quinta Inn.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
You hear that, guys? Charity, guys. Come on, Blind, get in here. Come on. DLC RJ. Come on. Okay.
Well, I think RJ is watching Saggy stream. He might even be on. I don't even know.
This is that stream. Here. You know what? Look. Snyder. Hey, Anthony. Look. We watched this, right? Okay, we watched this backstage yesterday. We watched Jarbo stream and we watched Saga stream. I watched the Jarbo stream today. He made earlier today. He's saying his stream is about him being public enemy number one among the cult, and you see all that stuff on Twitter, especially. Couple of things. You showed me that one comment, and then RJ posted Sill's thumbnail, and we know they're all going to grift off that. And Chris made a stream. It's crazy, man. It's really, and they're like, oh, it's going to get really bad. I'm like, really bad. It already is bad.
Like what? Like it's like every day something bad worse is happening. Like this fandom, I tell you, this fandom has basically put the Phantom Menace to shame as far as being.
It's worse than the Phantom Menace.
Like I've never things were never this bad with the Phantom Menace. I mean, yeah, they have really iffy political views or like social views, but here's the thing: it never got to a point where they would tell people to like go kill themselves, like to like basically say you're not a true fan. Like it's never gotten to a point where like things got this ugly.
Yeah.
And in fact, like here's the thing: some people, a lot of people in the Phantom Menace actually welcome debate. People in the Snyder fandom do not.
Mm-hmm. If you're all free, feel to come on. It's just really, really, it's worse than bad, if there's such thing. I mean, toxic.
It's like here's the thing. Here's the difference between, let's say, Jeremy Griggs and like any of these Snyder like people in that cool table. I think Jeremy, I think, plays a character at this point. But like here's the thing. I think Jeremy's got enough sense to know.
They are smart. The Phantom Menace, they say a lot of dumb stuff, but they're smart. They know what they're doing. These guys, they know they're lying, but they're not playing. I don't think they're really playing a character.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of people say, well, people in the Phantom Menace would be at January 6th. It's like, no, I can see these Snyder people pulling an insurrection. The Phantom Menace are smart enough to stay out of that.
Oh, well, Skywalker Jedi literally went to not Stone Curry where you thought it was. Where you thought it was Stone Curry. Yeah, like I tend to agree with you. I feel like they're definitely more crazy, insane, and you can tell from that. You could tell in the streams how their body language is at times. Like there's something wrong with some of them. Like with Sil, his body language, like he's perfectly still, calm, right? But if you look at Zodwider and Skywalker, they don't look really, really calm and stuff with their body language. Like you could tell there's something definitely wrong with them mentally.
Like, I mean, I made a joke in Jarbo's stream last night that Skywalker is like a bobblehead. Like his body language tells me that something's up with him. Oh my goodness! Degrassi even notices my mic is.
Degrassi's really pissed. What Degrassi? What is Snyder's reputation right now? Is it among not just Hollywood, but among other directors? Like, has the Snyder's cult, these toxic Snyder people, these stans, have really hurt the reputation of Zack Snyder, or is his reputation still good, still respected among his peers? Yeah, I know he knows. He knows. I just want to know. Yeah, I just want to punch. These, I feel like some of them have been punched a lot, honestly, when they were young. I shouldn't say that.
I don't know. Their mentality is just so bizarre. And the thing is, it's like they go after Snyder fans a lot as well. Other Snyder fans, like the Nerd Queens, Enosh, like they do not like Film Junkie. Like they don't like it when other Snyder fans get access to Zack Snyder. They're like there's a lot of jealousy and vent up like frustration.
Yeah,
bitterness.
That's because they're not grifters. They're not people that make up rumors. That they're not shit disturbers, or they don't like to make lies. They don't like to grift. They don't con. I mean, the Nerd Queens haven't been doing content in a year until now, until SnyderCon. They've basically been quiet on YouTube.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Even like when the signs were starting to show, like I think it was before Skywalker got involved. I think it was when Zodwider was starting to become toxic. Like you were seeing, they were turning on the Nerd Queens pretty quickly back in 2021.
Yeah,
like they were accusing the Nerd Queens of being like racists and like other stuff.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what a panel!
Oh my
And
goodness.
what-
Neil Breen.
Still sound like a robot.
You probably gotta restart your stream now.
Yeah, so as you know, there's shit going on, guys. A lot of real bad shit going on this past 2 days. He'll be back. It's really, really bad. I mean, this is not what my stream is supposed to be about, but I felt like we have to address it a little bit because look, we're not really main players in this community, but we are part of the community and we know what's going on because we have communicated with both sides. I know a lot of us have talked with Saggy, RJ, obviously, but we also talk with the other people that we don't like. Obviously, we had conversations with them. Obviously, it's just I'm one of the first to start really doubting the legitimacy of Sil and Geekosity.
I mean,
just-
ever
I don't
since I don't know, Seal just became popular ever since 2021. He was like,
Yeah.
So ever since that, he's just been on a rampage. You know,
yeah, I never watched Sil. I don't think he's all that interesting to begin with. I just think he's not as very like entertaining to listen to as other like people do. I don't know. He's just another. I don't know, all the fake BS that he's been doing, and then it's just further prove people right about him.
He's an NPC. Like if you look at
Right.
his avatar, like his like YouTube avatar, it's like he looks so bored.
He's not like I don't know. Like hold on.
It's like I said this backstage. It's like he wants to get out, but he can't because he'll lose everything.
because he doesn't have an access
Yeah.
and stuff. But he doesn't. He just lie about clicks and views, and that's it.
Yeah.
See, this him.
And the thing about SnyderCon, right? It's SnyderCon. They're allowed to bring in people whoever they want. If they don't want you in there, they're not gonna let you in there, man.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course. But I'm sure. Like, here's the thing: Nerd Queens have every right to do their stream and mods and all these rules. But on the other end, the Snyder's end, his representatives have to be like they have to, they have to protect him. They have to protect him.
Careful.
Yeah.
You gotta be careful after the Geeks and Gamers thing back in 2021.
Yeah, I'm sorry, if you're a director who's directed big movies like Man of Steel, BVS, and all that stuff, you're any kind of director, really a big time director, and you're going on like look, Nerd Queens is well known in the Snyder community, but they're not a big channel. They're about 1,000 subscribers. They're not really a big channel.
Yeah, I don't know.
You gotta do your PR people, your representatives, your agents, your lawyers. You gotta do a better job and vet these channels you go on. Like you can't just you can't just dismiss them. I'm sorry, you can't just dismiss them because they're supposed to warn you, they're supposed to protect you, right? And look, talking about I'll compare this to Brie Larson. Brie Larson had something a little similar to this 2 years ago or a year ago. I was there. Jarbo was there. Remember all the Phantom Menace people attacked her on live stream? And her mods are terrible. I mean, Saggy did a better job, but her mods are terrible.
Well, I think with Saggy's experience in dealing with this, like obviously she was going to be very active. Where like Brie Larson and her mod, well, at least her mods probably had no idea that that Phantom Menacers were going to come into our chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a frustrating situation because I kind of said it in Jarbo's chat last night. Like the positive that I take away from the Snyder fandom was like this was how I started my channel. Like that's how I met all of you, like, or a lot of you, because like that's how I discovered like a lot of these channels, and eventually I got on a lot
Shazam
of these
2 is not Thor 4, not even close.
Shazam 2
Oh.
is just it didn't make money at the box office.
And by the
That's-
way, Thor 4 had a comic book villain. Gore was a comic book villain.
yeah, it was not. It was.
He was.
I mean, unfortunately, we'll never see Mr. Mind again. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, like Shazam 2 was a great movie. It had a great story and characters. It's just it's doing shitty in the box office. That's all.
As I mean,
It kind of
Yeah.
was. It kind of
as
was.
expected.
It was expected because they're using all their marketing on Flash and probably Blue Beetle and Aquaman too.
Oh.
Yeah, and there was a bunch of good movies in March that people were just waiting to see anyway.
Oh my God, we just got breaking news. Star Wars new from Jeff Snyder.
That's lying. No, I mean, I thought you saved that stuff from.
No, RJ. I just saw RJ put in the group, one of the group chats. So it says here, Jeff Snyder's Twitter account. Go check it out if you can. But it says here, late night exclusive, Damon Lindelof and Justin Britt Gibson's exit top secret Star Wars movie from director Sherman.
Oh, God. Damon oh God, here comes another one. Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, and we all thought this one was actually going to happen.
At this point, I don't know what the hell they're doing over there. It's like it's like you can't.
Another one
really...
after another one. Even Taika Waititi's like last week is like, I have no clue what you're talking about. I don't even have a Star Wars movie coming up.
It's probably
Like,
never coming out.
no. Like,
like I'm saying, this is basically like what DC has been struggling, where they just kind of just say, let's hire these big name not big name. Let's hire these directors that have been really hot at the time to make a big budget project, and then what, like months or a year or two later, they disbanded. Like without knowing what the hell to do, just because yeah.
The Star Wars movie that was the movie that was gonna get announced in Star Wars Celebration. If it's true, we will find out. We will find out in 24 hours. Probably at 11 o'clock in the morning, on the morning, whatever. We will find out later. But if it's true, then what the actual hell? I was gonna announce this movie in Star Wars Celebration. And then, oh my gosh, there's just no way.
Lucasfilm is like the new DC. Like, they basically announce stuff, but they never get made. Like, because I was a big problem with DC for so many years. Like, one of the things that I saw today, like, was like, apparently, like, the director of Nightwing is still hopeful for a DC film.
Oh, you mean Chris McKay?
Oh, Chris McKay.
Don't be hopeful for
like,
it, man. Don't be hopeful. It's not going to happen.
like the thing is, it's like, this is basically now, like, this is turning into DC where, like, they're going to announce stuff, but they're never going to happen.
I do believe a Nightwing movie, I do think will happen. It just probably won't be under Chris McKay.
I mean, he still want to talk to James Gunn. If he does talk to James Gunn, I mean, James Gunn could like give him a call or him directly calling James Gunn. I don't mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind him doing it. I just feel like
I think he's a cool director.
I just feel like it's very unlikely.
Oh man, hey, I hope this is not true about this Lindelof Star Wars movie being canceled. Like, I mean, exited. Like, come on, bro. Like, he was supposed to start. He was literally going to like announce a new Star Wars movie. It's a Star Wars celebration, and already casting people for it. Like, come on, bro.
There's only one person.
I hope it's not true. I mean, where would Lindelof go next? I mean, he's not going back to Warner Brothers.
We need
See,
Neil Breen to direct a Star Wars movie.
No, Neil Breen. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's not. I mean, of course, his project is not canceled yet. I mean, he's left the project, which is like, bro, it's like the 5th director in 5 years.
See, at this point, like the fifth director. So like, at this point, I don't know what does it take to make a Star Wars movie. Because my only issue with Star Wars is that, like, here's the thing. I remember when me and my buddy went to go see Joker. We had the trailer for Rise of Skywalker. We saw it with me, him, and his brother. And then he was like, and then his brother was like, well, you know, it's these movies are kind of the same, which is kind of true, to be honest with you. And then it was like, then you get something like Mando, and I like Rogue One. I kind of want Star Wars movies to be like different types of movies. It also happens to be in a universe. Like I think I mentioned like in the previous stream that I want something like a sports pod racing type movie. That sounded pretty creative. You can kind of do something like that. It doesn't have to be freaking stormtroopers, lightsabers, and all that.
I think
all
that's
He
that
was the co-writer, not the director.
do with Rogue Squadron, but you know that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, Patty. Yeah, Patty's having a rough time in Hollywood. Like,
Yeah, Patty lost 2 projects.
3, because the Clear Patrick one is got the
The shelf too.
no.
Patty, I like
another
Patty.
director.
I like Patty Jenkins. I just think she needs to just kind of slow. That's also the problem. You know, they need to slow the roll. Like, sure, she did like 2 big movies, but she needs to just go back to doing indie movies to slowly build up her profile and just make another big movie. Like, shit, Christ, she was going to be doing Dark World before she got replaced by Alan Taylor.
Oh yeah, she left. She didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I don't know, because she mostly did TV at the time.
Yeah.
She was Monster was actually her big movie. It was her big break.
But then she got Wonder Woman, and then after
That was like a 14-year gap.
Yeah, a huge gap. And like that's surprising. If you make a pretty acclaimed movie like Monster, you shouldn't have like a big gap like that. You should have got another movie. Like her filmography for movies is actually quite slim.
Well, yeah, because she mostly have done TV still. TV like within those 14 years.
But like if you make a good movie like Monster, you should have more movies under your resume.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some directors kind of just like come and go. You know, I think look at like Todd Field. You heard of Todd Field?
Yeah.
You know, he has how many movies he done? He like directed 3. He did 3 movies. One movie from 2001, 2006, and he directed that Tar movie that was in the Oscars that came out last year. 3 freaking movies, and what mostly he done? TV. You know, it's kind of strange that some of these directors that so happen to have a big following just only did like 3.
Her next movie, she's not directing, but she's writing, produced. Called Pool Man.
I just saw her filmography. I was like, "What the heck is Pool Man?"
It's basically a man landing to the swimming pool uncovers a seasonable water heist, one in the same vein as Chinatown.
I thought that was like an Aquaman ripoff.
I don't know. She's not directing it. She's just helping produce it and writing it. Yeah. Producer. Just producer.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know.
Patty just...
if Cleopatra's not there...
No, it got replaced by, I think one of the Falcon Winter Soldier writers.
Yeah.
It's a female person directing that song. Yeah, she's having a rough time in Hollywood. Like,
yeah, she
well,
just needs
just
to
you know, Yeah, just all in all, I just want Star Wars to just not dwell into the same
Bro, I
shit.
don't want like 5 directors in 5 years. Stop announcing directors. This is Catherine. Stop. Just stop with announcing directors. You just stop. You got the Daniel brothers. Congratulations for 1 episode.
Yeah,
2,
we were
whatever.
talking. Yeah, you can mention that for
The Daniel
Skeleton
brothers,
Crew.
amazing directors, and people. I hate film Twitter, bro. I hate film Twitter. Oh, look at them! Now they're going to another their company. Bro, let them be. They're chasing the bag. If I'm an Oscar-winning director, I'm chasing the bag. I don't care.
Yeah.
Well,
So
sometimes you
Like
see
film Twitter brains are dead. Like always, I just hate film Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Generally,
Well,
they just say stupid
yeah.
crap
a lot
all
of
the time.
people on the film tour, or like I guess like entertainment in general, they don't understand anything.
Don't
It's
they clearly don't, and
Yeah, they don't.
they just don't. That's good. Congratulations for John Watts getting the Daniel brothers. I never saw that coming. So, like,
People just assume the worst for some reason. It's just like I don't know. It does. I do follow this one person that just kind of, he sometimes assumes the worst, but it just get kind of annoying. Which is like, I mean, okay, why do you want to keep talking about it if you don't watch this kind of stuff?
Directors do it all the time. Oscar-winning directors,
Yep.
Oscar-winning directors always direct like sometimes popcorn kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Spielberg has done it a lot.
Oh, Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg produced, bro. Like he chased the bag. Like
Yeah.
he won. Every time he does an Oscar-winning movie, he joins the project. Like, yeah, bro, it's nothing new in Hollywood.
In 1993, he had Jurassic Park and Schindler's List come out. Like one was a summer blockbuster, the other one was an Oscar winner.
Yeah, I mean, listen, Catherine Gray does know how to get Oscar-winning directors. Finally, they got one that are doing a TV show. Maybe this is a test. If they could do a Star Wars movie, that's a big if. I don't think they will.
I don't think so.
I don't think they will, but that's a big if. Or maybe another Star Wars show that they could produce or do, which I'll be up for them to do a Star Wars TV show. It's very simple to do a Star Wars show than a movie. Let's just put it that way.
Which is crazy nowadays because it should be like we should be getting cracked down on the Star Wars movie thing, but now we're just having a hard why are you guys having a hard time? I know it's hard to make a movie in general, but
this is going back to Iger, man. When Iger was in charge of Disney, they were having a hard time with directors for Star Wars.
Why are you having a hard time just trying to make a Star Wars movie? Like it's I don't understand. Like I don't know if you're trying to make some sort of plan for a new trilogy, which I doubt it. Like just make another. I kind of want more standalone movies like Rogue One or Solo. I want more of those. I'm more interested in those things than just the episode things. I kind of want something that's like a side story or something like that.
Maybe. I mean, I don't think they would do High Republic.
Yeah, I don't think they would do that. Like,
which I don't know why.
I don't know. I mean, if you do High Republic, it will work well for TV and movie. You could work if you do it right, but then again, if you I don't know, man. They're doing the Acolyte, which that's definitely good. But yes, it's 3 movies.
Yeah, they didn't say anything about a trilogy.
Probably Finn and Rey is gonna be in it, which it will not be the surprise after Jump.
They got redeem Finn because they really
Jump Bodega been talking about it lately.
Yeah, aren't they trying to kind of fix the mistakes from I think the sequel trilogy or whatever?
Yeah, because Finn of the 3.
Yeah, Finn.
Yeah, of the 3, he's really the one that they kind of butchered.
Oh, they caught all his stuff out. Even John Bodega complained about it. They caught all his stuff.
To be honest, I don't really care about all that stuff. Like this, I don't know. Like, I don't care if they did. I just don't care.
I just want good Star Wars. That's all I care.
Yeah. That's all I care about. I don't even care if you fix the sequel trilogy. Everybody just keeps complaining about the same shit for like 6 years and all that. So I'm like, move on. Like it's always the exact same
go,
recycled
maybe
shit.
go past 100 years. Like maybe do High Republic something that will keep people good.
This is why I like the animated stuff more than the live action stuff sometimes. The animated stuff, like Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance, not so much. That show was kind of mid, but the Bad Batch, come on, these shows are those are awesome shows, and I don't know.
I got an idea.
Clone Wars would have made a great live action show.
Yeah.
Star Wars multiverse.
What's your idea, George?
Star Wars multiverse. Let's do it.
Oh no!
You are.
Star Wars
multiverse.
Star Wars does exist under the MCU, so
do an alternate universe where never turns to the dark side, but instead Obi-Wan did.
Well, I always have a question. Does Earth exist in Star Wars?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just they never go to it.
Okay, let me look that up.
They just never go.
So did
they
it?
just go
I
to
want a Star Wars episode. I want a Star Wars material if they ever go to Earth, and it's like, so is it like modern time or prehistoric times, or I don't fucking know. It's a long time ago. If it's a long time ago, that means it's prehistoric. But like, would it be funny if it's like they go to Earth and it's 1977?
Oh my goodness! You see all these hippies.
That would be crazy. I mean, yeah, we got Clone Wars live action, but that would be like in the Ahsoka show when we get flashbacks of those characters, and to see more Clone Wars stuff, which people's gonna complain when Ahsoka come out later this year. Because that's what the Star Wars fan base is gonna do, like always.
It's gonna be a comedy. That's all we know.
Yeah.
That's all I'm big. I listen. I like Taika as a director outside of Marvel. He's a good director outside of Marvel.
Yes.
Just don't star in the movie. Just do a robot character. Just do a robot character, just like you did with Mando. Just do that.
Taika is actually a very good. He's actually a very good
voice
actor. Like
he knows what he does. He knows how to do good movies.
Yes, he does.
If you give him creative freedom, he knows how to do it. I mean, he does it once in a while, but he just Tyga's like I know people shit on Tyga every day on social media, which is like. Okay, like bro, but the guy knows how to make good movies.
It's like the only watches Marvel stuff. If you watch his other stuff, he's actually pretty good.
They never seen like Jojo Rabbit. I don't. I like Taika quite a bit. Obviously Ragnarok was my introduction to him. And then ever since I was like, I like his comedy. I like his comedy style. I mean. I don't think if you can't hear, it's a loud ass car coming by. It picks up on a microphone, whatever. But it'll be interesting if you see like his comedy style in Star Wars. If it's like a little too jokey sometimes, but I hope he kind of like pulls back on that. But I'll just wait and see.
He knows.
I did like Love and Thunder though. I like Love and Thunder.
I think that's the most where he gets hate from.
Oh, he gets shit from that movie all the time. Yeah, I don't know.
That movie's overhated sometimes, but that's just me.
It still made a ton of money. $750 is still $750.
Yeah.
He does have like an upcoming movie this year, a soccer movie called "The Next Goal Wins."
Oh, I heard about that.
Remember back in 2020, Doomcock had the scoop saying that they're going to release the sequel trilogy. Maybe his scoop will be true and Doomcock will be right.
Doomcock, Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
you know what? Though, honestly, we forgot about Doomcock because of the Snyder fandom. I just realized that. Because remember, Doomcock used to be the one with all the bizarre scoops.
Oh yeah, that lovable oaf.
Lovable. I don't know if it's lovable.
Well, I say lovable in the most loosest of terms,
But like, you know what? Like, you'd be having a field day with all this stuff. Like, another project canceled by Kathleen Kennedy.
I should
Oh my
change.
God, those
Well,
Kathleen
not canceled,
Kennedy.
but like more people
That's crazy.
are leaving the project. I think
Shoot, I should.
that's actually kind of. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Blue Jay.
Oh no, I should change my name from Blue Jay to Blue Cock.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
No, I'm not
I
gonna
don't
do
know
that.
how we do clone. You have to have Dave for Dave to be one of those executive directors to do Clone Wars in live action. I mean, you would make a ton of money if you do Clone Wars in live action for sure.
If you bring back
But
Hayden Christensen and Ian McGregor.
yeah, which they say they'll be down to do more of the characters, and we are getting them in an Ahsoka series in the flashbacks. So
Yeah.
So I'm pretty interested if they do Clone Wars in live action.
Yeah,
But I think like shouldn't that be concerning for a studio that they have so many directors like in and out? Because this is also happening
It's so
during the
weird.
films. Like they've had like
Well-
directors in and out like during filming.
It's like Warner Brothers with DCU.
Oh my God,
It's actually
what
worse
they-
than DC. It's worse than
Lucasfilm and Warner Brothers are neck to neck with each other right now with the directors
Well,
with DC.
what they
Next.
need, what Lucasfilm needs, is a James Gunn and Peter Safran. Something like that.
That's supposed to be KK.
Yeah, John Favreau right there.
John Favreau, Kathy Kane, that's supposed to be them.
I know
No,
he doesn't want to take the job because it would be too much for him. I understand that.
Well, get two. I don't know if I get like John and Filoni are more creatives than I don't think businessmen or anything like that. I can kind of bring somebody. Shoot, you can get Dave Filoni to be the creative aspect, and then somebody else can just go do the day-to-day aspect. That's just me. I don't know.
The thing is, you need to find someone that really wants to do it. Like I remember, I think it was taking a while for them to find a film president for DC because I think people were hesitant to take it because of the online culture and the pressure.
Yeah, you remember the whole Dan Lin thing?
Oh my God,
the
that
Dan Lin thing.
that daily guy.
But here's the thing, you gotta remember, like Star Wars, like discourse in Star Wars, at least it's like vocal discourse on social media has actually been around longer than the DC. Like it's only been the last couple years that you've really been hearing the frustration of DC fans. Star Wars, this has been going on since like Last Jedi came out, which was like it's gonna be 6 years since that movie came out.
Yeah, 6.
Well,
yeah.
So it's like you're
Well,
dealing
I
with,
could say that. Oh no, you go ahead, George. I'm sorry.
that's okay. But like you're basically dealing with a fandom that's been angry for almost 6 years now, and again, you've had a lot of problems with directors even during filming, more so than what Warner Bros. Was having with DC.
Well, you can say the same thing.
Well, you could say the same with Lucasfilm too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could say well, I can say the same thing about the prequels. I mean, I thought that's been there since the prequels came out, so everybody likes to shit on them, and everybody's telling them to like fuck you, Lucas.
I know people shit. I know people shit on the prequel, but their video games were actually really good.
Oh no, their video games on the PlayStation 2 and the first Xbox shitty box.
The shit box.
It's strip box. They're good. They're really good. Especially Revenge of the Sith PS2.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith was awesome. The game.
Yeah, which was great. I think EA made that game, I believe.
Yes.
And I know the new Star Wars game is coming in April, I think.
Yeah, there was a trailer released today.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good teaser for it.
Yeah,
that was good.
You know what?
I can't wait for that game. That game's gonna sell. That game is gonna be huge. I wish we get a TV show of Cal.
I thought you said the game's gonna suck.
or him showing up in live action at least. Come on. Like I want to see everybody wants to see the character in live action. I don't know why he hasn't shown up yet.
There's tons of characters people want to see, but they don't.
Yeah, like just to have him show up in live action
Bring back my boy Jar Jar.
Hey,
reveal Jar Jar as the true mastermind of everything.
Yeah, Jar Jar.
Jar Jar, a Star Wars story.
Even George Lucas say he was behind everything, which is funny.
Yeah, George. I mean, you would never see it coming.
Yeah, you know,
It'll be the
ultimate to a Sith.
plot twist. We saw the real apprentice of Dark Plagueis the
Oh my gosh.
That would be funny.
Jar Jar, a Star Wars story.
I wonder how many fans would get triggered by that.
That make a billion.
He was gonna show up in Rescue Rangers, the movie, and they put that they changed that instead of with Ugly Sonic. So
oh gosh.
We was gonna see Jar Jar again, but yeah, that changed in the last.
Watch that Jar Jar movie make more than Rise of Skywalker.
Oh my goodness. Well, remember, Jar Jar gave emergency powers to Palpatine.
He did. He kind of did.
Oh my god!
Jar Jar's responsible for the downfall of democracy.
Jar Jar Binks. He's a funny character. I would love a Star Wars special.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks.
So let's move on to another Disney-related topic. It's actually Marvel. Well, Victoria Alonso is out of Marvel.
That was crazy. I was shocked when that dropped. I was like, really? She literally got promoted last year.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna dip out. No, I'm just gonna head out. It's like midnight right now.
Yeah. I wasn't planning to do it like a 2-hour stream. I was planning to go at least.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. I'll just say, hey, Victoria Alonso, hit the road, Jack.
I scared you with her.
No, it was like, hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more.
I just feel like she's a scapegoat for some of Marvel's problems.
Bro,
I
don't. Bro, she's literally turned into a scapegoat. After all the news been dropping in a half an hour, every 30 minutes, every 25 minutes there was a news about her. Oh no! Yeah. What the hell is this? Like she became a scapegoat? Come on, Disney, don't do that. Don't do that.
They've been having VFX problems for like quite a while, and if it's true that she's been toxic in that environment, then obviously she was at least one of the problems. I'm not saying she was the main problem.
No, she was.
I don't think she resigned. I honestly don't think she resigned. The money she's probably making, like, I wouldn't resign.
She probably took a pay cut, like Bob Chapek did. They gave her the paycheck because she was promoted last year.
Yeah.
So they probably write her a check for whatever years she got left. Her names will be on these Marvel movies and TV shows. And she will get paid, and she will still get paid and stuff like that.
She's still gonna have a credit, obviously.
Yeah, credit, and she was gonna get even Pro Model. He's gonna get paid for this Daredevil show that's coming out.
Yeah,
that's his character.
You're gonna see her in Guardians. You're gonna see a executive producer for Guardians. You're gonna see that and whatever comes out.
Yeah, like just similar to Pro Model. They're gonna get paid because of the Daredevil and Punisher. And if they use Luke Cage and Jessica Jones, they're gonna get paid.
It feels like it's the VFX issue. It's the reason why they're cutting her, right? Because Marvel. Obviously, they're taking a lot of backlash from Marvel for treating the VFX houses, the ones they work with, like shit, overworking them, doing this and this. Make sure, and you could even when they're overworking, you could tell. I believe how he makes fun of Marvel's VFX, especially in Phase 4. There's a lot of instances where we make fun of it. I think it's from tired VFX workers. Because I believe if you work in a workplace, right? Everybody works in a workplace. If you're tired and you're overworked, you're not going to get the best production.
No. You will sleep. You will work. You got 4 hours to make this one visual effect shot.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, can I go eat? Can I eat lunch? Can I eat the pizza that the team bought? Like something, And the thing is, it's crazy because Victoria, she was a VFX artist herself. She worked with public digital domain, and then she became the head of the visual effects for Marvel since 2006. So like it's mind blowing that
she's from near the
that
start
a,
before
that a
Feige.
former like a former visual effects person is doing her visual effects people terrible. That's crazy to me. And oh no, it is, and yes, I mean James Cameron does push his visual effects people crazy. We did hear complaints about that for Avatar 2. Yes, we did. And 3. So like, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. And plus, like, I mean, I think the visual, like Marvel, the good visual effects, like Falcon and Winter Soldier had great visual effects. Wonder Vision 2. What else? The TV shows from Marvel had great visual effects.
How did the first shows? How did the first shows from Phase 4 end up having good visual effects when it was like really rushing the pandemic stuff?
Yeah, and the movies like Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
for me, it looked good because Sam Raimi he doesn't rush stuff. Black Panther looks good to me because Ryan Coogler is not like he doesn't like rushing stuff. We know Ryan Coogler. So like Thor, just stop shooting the damn volume. Just stop.
Yeah,
the volume is for
TV
now. TV shows. I mean, yes, we saw Steven Spielberg use it in his last movie. I did not know that. That was crazy. But like, you could use the volume, but you just have to know how to do it right. Marvel just stop doing that. Use green screen or blue screen. Know how to use that. Like this, the volume is a good technology that Jon Favreau created. One of the creators of it, but it just does not. The volume is not good to use.
Hey, Marcus, you're right to your opinion, but Shazam 2 is not garbage.
Marcus, shush. Thank you. But
just
like,
because it's not making the money doesn't mean it's garbage.
It's not. It's not because of that. It would have made. Just out of all the months, why March? Out of all of the months, like
why March?
That's just bro. I love Sandberg. He even replied to me. I like my tweet today.
I saw that. Yeah,
I love him to death. I think he's a good director, and him from being done with superhero movies, for now. I think he's gonna come back in the future. It's just fortunate thing that just Warner Brothers once again fuck him over.
Shazam 2 is just crazy. Are you crazy?
Okay,
what? Marcus, what are you talking about? What's actually
stop doing crack.
Degrassi didn't even say anything.
Dude, Shazam 2. We all saw Shazam, right? I know George did. Anthony, I know Anthony did. So,
I saw it.
Like I talked about this on Saturday, but I thought, the humor and the jokes actually kind of worked in Shazam.
He says John Wick 4 sucks.
Jesus, stop trolling. Stop trolling.
Marcus. Yeah, that's why it's like over 90% in Rotten Tomatoes. I know.
Yeah, it's a 93 Rotten Tomatoes, 90 around there.
Yeah,
John Wick franchise is always going to do good. Bro, John Wick franchise is literally low budget, costs 50 or 80 million. I will make back the budget when in first week, just like Scream.
John Wick
the budget in 2 days already.
Yeah, John Wick movies that was under 80%.
Nah, because it's that
not
good.
Even one.
It's that good. That's what it is. It's that good. And the volume is the volume is wonderful. It's just if you don't know how to use it, don't use it. In my opinion.
Yeah.
Just Matt Reeves, it was good in the Batman. It was it's good in the Mandalorian. It's good in
only certain directors might know how to use it correctly.
Yes.
Christopher Nolan, like with the Dark Knight trilogy, especially Dark Knight.
Yeah.
Oh, if Christopher Nolan used the volume, oh my God, he would be good at using that because
he would.
Like I don't think all directors know how to use the volume. That's the thing.
Oh, you just have to get the right guy to use the volume. It's just that like Thor 4. That's the reason why the budget was $250 million because of the volume.
Cartoonish action. What?
Oh my God!
He called John Wick cartoonish action.
You are a terrible troller, my guy. Stop.
Oh my goodness, Marcus, like that ain't.
They've been doing that for the first 3 movies.
John Wick, brought back action movies, right back. Like everybody want to be John Wick so bad.
It brought back Keanu Reeves' career, man. Everybody's talking about him. They want him for this and this one.
Yeah, I saw all the I binge watched all the freaking John Wick movies, and I love them now. Like, and I'm excited for the 4th one.
I rewatched them even though they're great movies.
Oh yeah, they're great. And the 4th is gonna make money, and it's gonna make the budget back in literally in 2 days because it's not that expensive to make. It's not.
No.
Like it's really not. Scream probably made out the budget in 2 days. John Wick is gonna make it the same like in 2 days. So
it's a good point.
In the same people, the directors for John Wick is making the new what's the video game they're making the PlayStation 4 game that came out last year.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, great game.
Yeah, they're doing that next. Yeah,
and they said they're gonna be very faithful to the game. After Last of Us came out, so
stuff like that.
So, bro, they know what they're doing when it comes to action movies. So
I'll say this, like it'll probably be 10 times better than that Uncharted movie that they attempt, like Sony attempt.
Oh gosh,
Uncharted, it's that movie.
I heard they're making a sequel or planning on it or something like that. Please no. Like,
hey, don't let Blind Braille hear you. That he'll say Last of Us.
Uncharted getting a sequel. It will get a sequel because it made $400 million during the pandemic.
I wanted Uncharted to get a movie, but I didn't want that.
It just It would have been great if it was a TV show. How about that?
Yeah.
It was a TV show.
Better, like I would say, like more faithful, I guess, towards
the perfect actor for Uncharted would have been Bradley Cooper back in the day.
But I forgot the guy from Nathan
Fillion.
Yeah, Nathan Fillion. He would have been great as well.
Yeah, I think they made like a fan.
Yeah, Stephen Lang was in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was on the PS5 also. Well, originally was the PS4, but yeah, it's also on the PS5, obviously. I remember that.
Yeah, I played it. Ghost of Tsushima. Like for me, Ghost of Tsushima and Uncharted is up there with my like probably the best video games.
Yeah, they're done with Uncharted, man. They're not making a 5. They're done.
No,
4.
They say
it's on Last of Us, I think.
The Nordic company's done, but Sony's making a remake of the Uncharted. So
Nathan Drake's story is done.
Yeah,
they said reboot, not reboot.
Oh, reboot? Oh, well, yeah. Of course they're gonna make it.
They want to reboot the Uncharted franchise and start over.
Don't we?
Yeah, what if a different studio? Which I mean is not surprising. It's Sony, like always.
Oh, that's good, man. Platinum. That's respect, man. That's hard to do in games. I don't even know about this. It's just I don't even know they're making Assassin's Creed in Japan.
And they're making a freaking Netflix and stuff for that. I don't really have convinced towards the Netflix thing. It's like I don't know. Like I'm afraid it's gonna be like they did Resident Evil with on Netflix. Those shows, that show was god awful, and it's like I feel like Assassin's Creed might have the same treatment.
Well, Assassin's Creed is getting a TV show on Netflix, which is gonna be trash.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Netflix companies do not give Netflix to do a TV show. They're very fucked up on Witcher. It's so crazy to me how you give Jenna Ortega creative freedom for Wednesday, but you did not want to do with Henry Cavill for The Witcher. Come on.
I don't know.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
How are they gonna make us like think like, oh my god, this is a different actor playing The Witcher season 4?
Bro, we know the views is gonna go down for The Witcher.
Yeah.
It's dead after this third season. It's dead.
Yeah.
Like Henry Cavill made that show. Henry Cavill cared about the character so much and stuff. I hope, and if they do another Witcher stuff now with Netflix, Henry Cavill come back and play the character. But
yeah, like in my opinion, if you're gonna do video game adaptations, either bring it to Amazon or Netflix. I bet you they're gonna ruin Horizon. That like.
Oh, I forgot Netflix is doing Horizon. Oh my.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking ruin that franchise too. Like
Amazon is doing what's it called? God of Wars.
God of War.
For they copying the 2018 video game, which that's a mistake. How about we do the Greek stuff first? Like
they might incorporate some of
unless
that
I think they might do flashbacks in the first season, which
stuff like that. Because that's very instrumental in the in the 2018 version and the Ragnarok. Like how it's important. You can't just forget that. That stuff is very important.
Yeah, they'll probably do flashbacks or something like that. So like,
and Jenny Ortega has say.
Like I'm excited for God of War, and they should HBO Max should do like another franchise. I don't know.
They should. I mean, The Last of Us is produced by Sony.
Or just get retake the freaking deals from Netflix and put freaking Horizon on HBO Max. Like that would be perfect.
Well, you know what movie is actually getting very good reviews right now? The Dungeons and Dragons movie.
Oh yeah. If you was an Amazon Prime member, you get to see it early.
Really?
You mean the? Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah, if you was an Amazon Prime member, they will give it to you early if you was. I mean, yes. I mean, of course, MGM produced because they own the rights to Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I would love if they make a Hitman TV show. I know Hulu tried to do it. That has been a long time since we heard about that with the John Wick writers. But
no, Netflix. Yeah, Netflix doesn't produce anything themselves. That's true.
No, they don't. They get the rights to it. The studio, do the funding. Well, Netflix, I don't know. I think Netflix does the funding for it. I'm not sure. And stuff like that. And the Netflix pay for all the stuff, the actors, the writers, the producers, whatever.
But they're probably going to be very careful now what to spend their money on.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I think, like, they're very cancel-ish, I guess. Yeah. Like, they cancel us.
Like, Red Notice costing $250? That's crazy.
Does Red Notice really need to be $250? Like the sequel? Because they're planning sequels, aren't they? 2 and 3?
Yeah, they're doing 2 and 3 back to back. They're filming 2 back to back. The Netflix says so.
I think the movie was
they're doing the franchise with the Russo brothers.
Well.
Yeah. So Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Amazon. Yeah, they were doing it for us. Yeah.
Good, because you know what? A lot of people love Dungeons and Dragons, and the movie that the first movie that Dungeons and Dragons came out was terrible. I remember that movie. I watched it.
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah, that reminds me of that.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the Great Man franchise. They're doing that with the Russo.
The Great Man franchise. Great Man wasn't received very well though. Like.
Yeah, but the Russo brothers, you know how Netflix is. They're gonna keep them. They're gonna keep the Russo brothers. They don't want them to.
Yeah, because they made.
They don't want them. They don't want to. They don't want them to go to Marvel.
They made them because they made Marvel almost like $6 or $7 billion. If you come out Endgame, Falcon Winter Soldier, Civil War, Endgame, and Infinity War, it's probably like $7 to $8 billion.
Yeah, but like the thing is but then after they left Marvel, every movie has not been great for them. Which they should go back in the future. I hope they do an X-Men movie in the future. After they're done with Netflix, and Amazon, because they're also doing the Amazon TV show with TV. They're doing the Amazon show with on Amazon, like TV universe with Amazon. So they're very busy as well. And and Netflix is also doing a BioShock movie with
BioShock. Yeah, that's gonna be good. I
with
love BioShock.
produced by 2K.
I love BioShock, the series. That was such a good series.
It's gonna be directed by what's his name? The guy who directed the Constantine movies.
Oh. The guys, did you like that? Did you like BioShock? Did you play that? Those are such good games. The third game introduced the multiverse before Marvel.
Every game does the like. I'm not surprised. Like BioShock, I hope BioShock is a good movie. I hope they do very justice to that.
Yeah.
That movie. After The Last of Us, there should not be another
I'm surprised they haven't done like a 4 for a reboot of that BioShock, because like it's been like a decade since the last game.
France Lawrence, yes, that's who's doing BioShock with Netflix. Yes, thank you. Degrassi, yes. Good
Aren't they
director.
doing like something with BioShock? Like other?
Yeah, they're doing a movie. They're doing a movie produced by Netflix. Produced by 2K, made by Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is it gonna be? Are they gonna release it in theaters or just be only on Netflix?
It's probably gonna be the same, like limited, like they always do with every movie they do. Limited release.
BioShock or be their biggest movie Netflix has ever done.
Probably bigger than anything Snyder's going to be making.
Oh, Rebel Moon? You mean the Star Wars ripoff?
Yeah.
Like I heard this all the time with stuff. This is gonna be the next Lord of the Rings. This is gonna be the next Star Wars.
Well, I mean, Flash Gordon was it? It wasn't George Lucas. They ripped that off. To be fair.
Yeah.
So,
did you hear that? I think they're Zack Snyder's like they're doing a Rebel Moon game or something like that.
Yeah, RPG game.
I found out on Twitter today that he had a deal with EA back in the day. I did not know about that.
Yeah.
But then those to make video games, but that never came to fruition.
At least it's not EA.
How is Lawrence going to direct?
I need to see this movie.
I Am Legend 2, Constantine, and BioShock. That's a very good question. How he's going to do all three? My guess, he's going to start with I Am Legend.
Then he's going to Constantine.
Then Constantine, and then BioShock.
So,
because
Michael B. Jordan started I Am Legend, right? Is he going to play a new character?
With Will Smith, yeah.
Because Will Smith doesn't have a kid. His kids died in the first movie.
But they go with the alternate ending.
Oh, doesn't he? Yeah, he survives, but I thought he does. Oh, yeah, he does survive. He does.
Mm-hmm.
In the alternate, that's canon. But I thought he had a daughter. Oh, the daughter?
Damn.
He might. I don't know.
I Am Legend. I'm surprised they make I Am Legend too. I'm not surprised at Constantine too, because Keanu been wanting to do that for the last 10 years. If Warner Brothers keep shutting him down, and now hopefully he's gonna make this time.
It's probably just.
It's gonna be in an Elseworlds movie.
Yeah, they're not gonna introduce them. They might introduce Antenna, but I doubt it.
Shia LaBeouf is gonna come back now and play.
No, Shia LaBeouf.
He was in the Constantine one.
Well, you guys know what other movie that's coming out that's getting great reviews? Evil Dead Rises so far.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, this
Still,
it looks like it's.
I'm hoping for the Indiana Jones movie. I'm really hoping short rounds in it. The actor.
Which what?
From the Indiana Jones movie, from the second movie, what's his name? Short Round.
Yeah.
For what movie?
I hope he makes a cameo or something. I hope it's in the Indiana Jones movie.
Oh, the new one. Hey, after the Oscar, Disney, you know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what to do. Everybody want to see. I would love a TV show.
We
even been saying it for the last 3 months. Let's make a TV show, Lucasfilm. I'll be down. Let's do it.
Didn't River Phoenix, or I know he was in the first The third movie, right, for a little bit. But weren't they playing a TV show with him, reprising the role as young Indy before he passed?
The Young Chronicles indie show that was back in the 90s?
Yeah.
Oh, I think so. They was gonna do something with him.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how those young Indiana Jones shows not on Disney Plus yet.
Yeah, that would
Flash
be cool.
Gordon's huge. I remember the Ted series.
No, isn't Taika Waititi doing that? Yeah.
Flash Gordon.
Yeah,
Remember
he's
the
doing
Ted?
Flash
Remember Ted? They were huge Ted. In Ted, they were huge Flash Gordon fans. Mark
Gordon.
Wahlberg's character.
Yeah, Ted.
Oh yeah.
They're making a TV show, Ted, on Peacock. Produced by Steph McFarlane.
Yeah.
So surprised they haven't announced Oval season 3, which was successful.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised they didn't either. I heard good things about that show.
Yeah. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah. So going back to Shazam, it looks like Sandberg is done. He doesn't like the superhero. I mean, he's done with superheroes. He's going back to what probably made him good, is smaller films. Even though Shazam's budget was small, it still wasn't really technically a smaller film.
No,
It looks like he's done. Him. I think he's proud of the movie, but him and Rachel Zegler kind of spoke out against the movie, especially Rachel. She really spoke out about how the hate is getting, the undeserved hate, the critics, all that stuff. And because they could tell that the majority of the people really like the movie.
Yeah, it just makes
it's
no
just
sense.
the critics. It's just the critics. It's just the problem with critics. I feel like Rotten Tomatoes should have never existed in the first place.
No, the thing is
that shit should have never existed. It's just cool movie.
like-
it just makes people who go to theater brain dead. Oh, let me look at the Rotten Tomato and see if this movie's good or not.
Yeah, like
That's the reason why movies are not doing good.
there's always a huge difference between critics and audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah,
like
it's so weird. It's so weird.
Yeah,
it's very odd too. So like when it comes to Rotten Tomatoes, like I don't know, some of the reviews make no sense, and it's like this is the reason I don't like it. But when they say that's the reason, that just doesn't make any sense. They come up with this stupid bullshit excuse that makes no sense to not like a movie.
Oh yeah, I mean, Shazam's gonna have a huge box office. It's gonna go down to 65%, or maybe probably gonna be.
And then it's going April on digital.
Oh well, I asked the director. He say I have no clue.
Maybe they didn't tell him.
Yeah, it was a direct. It said Amazon Prime listed for April 18th, but it hasn't really been confirmed, and I don't know why Amazon Prime would say that.
I asked him if it's true, and he say I forgot what he said to me. He said don't know. I haven't heard any date yet.
I don't believe it's gonna be 32 days. No, I don't believe that.
Whoa, that would be great. They have the 45-day release date windows. They haven't updated that contract.
I know.
They need to update those contracts. The 45 days release date needs to be gone. It's killing the movie. It's killing people to go to see to the theaters. It's killing it.
Because you don't need it anymore. Like at this point, like people are going back to the theater.
Yeah, you don't need it. Just rework a contract with theaters and stuff like that. Simple as that.
You really don't need it.
Yeah, the 45 days release date is dumb.
Yeah, that was only for when things were very crazy in the world.
Yeah, it's 45 days. Yeah, I don't know why Amazon Prime would say that. Like
32 days after it hit VOD on April. 32 days after that's 45 days to HBO Max. Yeah, that's weird.
Like if it's going digitally, technically they're not breaking the contract. It only goes to stream if they try to put on streaming before 45 days.
And then Black Adam was like the same thing. It was like 45 days release, and then it was on everywhere.
30 days to VOD. Yeah, so I never.
So
I don't usually shows
they,
DC.
they,
Yeah,
they're gonna make money on every DC movie, regardless. Make money on Blu-rays, DVDs.
Oh, Shazam's gonna do very well on
Oh
that.
yeah, Black
Hopefully.
Adam did well.
Yeah.
On DVD, Blu-rays and stuff like that.
yeah.
Degrassi's been saying that. Degrassi's been saying that how
It
Shazam's.
does well. It's gonna do well. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
Because I got this DC
That's what
collection.
Degrassi's been saying. That's what Degrassi's been saying in the chat earlier and been telling me private DMs that Shazam's going to do very well in terms of demand, DVD sales, Blu-ray, stuff like that. Because word of mouth gets got out. It's a good movie, and the critics are BSing. And yeah, Cocaine Bear is already out on available to buy or rent. I seen it on.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I haven't ordered it, but I've seen it. It's available.
Already to rent?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. And it's only been what, 20 days?
Yeah. That's weird.
The Well,
like it came out yesterday.
and Cocaine Bear are my number 2 movies in top on iTunes. So people are buying these. Like like The Northman, it made bad the budget on Blu-rays already on sales.
Yeah.
You will make money. You will make your money back on the sale on the DVDs, Blu-rays, whatever, etc. In merchandise to an extent. So it was gonna do It's gonna do well if the movie. The breaking point for Shazam 2 is 225 million. It's not gonna get there. I'm sorry, it's not. It's done. It's done. It's done.
It's making less than Black Adam.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's gonna make less than Black Adam.
That's crazy. That is crazy. If it would have come out maybe in August, it would have done great.
But then you would have like I think 2 DC movies.
I think
you would move Blue Beetle with Joker 2 next year because there's only one DC movie next year, which is stupid.
I think they wanted to come out this year. That's why.
Bro, just move Blue Beetle next year. You will make money. Trust me, Warner Brothers. Trust me. Don't. It's fine to have 3 DC movies this year instead of 4.
Yeah.
I would rather see Blue Beetle move to 2024 with Joker 2.
Yeah.
Instead of coming out 4 DC movies in 1 year.
I think Blue Beetle.
And people say that, and people complain when it's Marvel. People complain when it's like DC is like okay, like they're doing the same thing. 4 DC movies in 1 year. That's a lot, you know.
Marvel hasn't really done. I think the only time Marvel has done 4 movies
it was in 2021.
Yeah,
because of pandemic. Yeah, but they were only releasing 3 movies this year. So DC
I do believe
which is
if Blue Beetle comes out this year, like it'll probably
it's a big if.
I do believe the marketing and things probably will be better than Shazam, and we'll.
If it does great in the Latin market, which it should. If Warner Brothers market the Latin market, right?
Yeah, if they market there,
it will do very well in the Latin market. A lot.
I feel like
they have to because like Blue Beetle is not bigger than Shazam.
Oh no, the Blue Beetle is like a C-list.
Yeah.
C-lister. Yeah, around there. Just same with Shazam, C-lister, but yeah, they're both the same. But like Blue Beetle is the same. Right.
Yeah, I think the marketing, like the market money, is going towards. Unfortunately, like it's going towards mostly the Flash, and they'll probably spare money with Blue Beetle than Aquaman.
Yeah, it's definitely Flash and Aquaman for sure.
Yeah, Flash and
I think
Aquaman
Aquaman will be a main focus because that film made $1 billion.
Because the first one made a lot of money.
And Aquaman is a bigger character than Blue Beetle, like, and he's a bigger character than Shazam.
Yeah.
And people love Jason Momoa, like, really love Jason Momoa. There's nothing you can really hate about him.
Yeah, like he kind of redefined the characters because now you have the Jason Momoa technically look in the comics now.
See this?
He looks
I know
exactly like him.
You see, that's good. That is good.
But that actually might
yeah,
hurt the overall box office around the world.
That
might,
could.
but
because
it was gonna do good in Brazil.
Yeah, it might do good
and
in.
stuff like that. Overseas, it would do good.
But
I don't
there's
know if
some
the
people
movie.
that people that don't like. I think our
Oh,
buddy
hate
Tony
Spanish
hates. I think
titles. Yeah.
I think people like Tony hates when he's watching subtitles. George, I think Tony said that he doesn't like subtitles in the films, right?
Yeah, I think he said so.
If you
Yeah.
know
I don't think the
Spanish,
whole movie's
if you
gonna
know
be in Spanish.
you know what they're saying.
Yeah,
If you don't, then yeah, that's unfortunate.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and plus, like his family's Mexican, so of course they're gonna speak Spanish. Why would you think they would speak English?
Yeah, it's just that 75% of it.
Yeah.
It's a comic book movie.
Yeah, like it's
That is like not like I guess that's
Do you
good.
think like let's be honest? Do you think people Wakanda really? Do you think English is really the real native language there? They should probably have their own good English.
Yeah, and they have their own language. Yeah, simple as that. Most of the movies perform in Spanish. Yeah, it makes sense because Blue Beetle
Yeah.
is Mexican and speaks Spanish.
But
Jaime,
see,
Jaime speaks Spanish.
the problem is, I don't know if Blue Beetle is connected to the DCU because
He says it
Ted
goes
Cord is kind
directly.
of Ted. If they have Booster Gold, Ted Cord is actually kind of more important to Booster Gold than Robbie. Not Robbie. but,
Ramirez.
yeah.
James Gunn basically said in the presentation when he was doing it, he said Blue Beetle goes directly into the DCU, and Superman, yes, is technically the starter of the DCU, but like Blue Beetle's gonna be carried into
which
the
like
DCU.
that is literally confusing.
Yeah, I know hardcore.
You
That's
say
a-
that's literally confused. You say Blue Beetle starts the DCU.
Yeah, starts.
Same with Aquaman. He
know-
said the same thing for Aquaman,
Yeah,
but
technically,
Superman starts the universe. That doesn't
So,
make sense, bro.
I think what he
Yeah.
means by that is, Superman Legacy is the first DCU movie that starts a universe, but movies like Blue Beetle will be carried over into the DCU. Yeah,
You just need.
Yeah.
But Ted Cord fits better with Booster Gold.
yeah, I agree, but like, we already have time already.
I know we have. I know we have the wife of Ted Cord. Right.
I don't get how
they literally
that-
had
I
Max
don't get-
Lord.
I don't get how she's the villain of him.
No, I don't know.
Why his
we don't
wife
have-
is the villain?
we
You
don't
could have
have Max
started with
Lord.
Who's the villain of Blue Beetle? Anyway,
I know it's a black Blue Beetle. I forgot his name. Honestly.
The wife is one of the villains.
Yeah, one's a. Don't get why
I
should
don't
be
know.
the villain. That's
Mother.
Oh, okay.
But hey K Dot, what's up? I'm looking forward more to Aquaman because I always like Black Manta as a villain.
Oh yeah, I can't agree. Like
rest in peace to Black
from the
Manta.
set photos, it looks like Orm is gonna be working with Arthur.
Apparently from those set photos, the Orin that Loki was working with Arthur, apparently that's supposed to be Amber Heard's role.
Huh.
Amber Heard was supposed to be working with Arthur, but
Bro, she's barely in the movie.
yeah, so they changed it up.
I don't mind it, to be honest. If they changed that part
Oh,
up.
car packs, okay.
I never cared for Mara in the previous film, so
I just can't get over the fact in the nightmare scene she had a British accent all of a sudden. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, because she's British. I think yeah. So like, it's just I don't mind if you speak regular. Try to speak regular English, or speak British. It's just I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. It's just, I find it funny though. But I mean, she's not in the movie that much. It's literally Nicole Kidman who's gonna be.
Yeah.
Who's gonna take a lot of her screen time and stuff. And so
I know you're gonna have a shark character in the movie too. Like I forgot the name.
Oh yes, they're gonna have Degrassi knows the character. Yes,
I know the character. I know the character, but I forgot the name of the character.
Yeah, I wish
Hey man, if you're there.
I wish how you call it what's his name Aquaman's sidekick was in the movie.
Aqualad?
Yeah, Aqualad. I wish Aqualad was in the movie at least. You know, like like come on, like Aquaman was like,
is it Aqualad? I think isn't Aqualad Manta's son?
Yeah.
He's Black Manta's son.
I don't think they're gonna do
a
that
TV show
right now.
Yeah, it was announced last year they were gonna do a TV show about this character,
but that could have been scrapped too. To be honest.
That show's dead. That show's done for.
Correct.
I mean, 10,000 times. Crap.
The Trench.
No, yeah, that would have been a good movie. But we find out that was
if they didn't call it the Trench.
We find out that was going to be a Black Manta movie.
Yeah. Don't call it the Trench.
Don't
call it Cordax. Thank you, General Cordax.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Is that the actor from Game of Thrones playing him?
Yes, I think so. So I mean, I hope we get Aquaman 3. I would not mind seeing another Aquaman.
I wouldn't mind. Like, I have no problem if Jason Momoa continues as Aquaman. I have no problem with that.
Just sick of tired of these Lobo. Oh my god, she's getting me every time. But like, just stop.
Yeah, like yes, would it be cool to see him as Lobo? Yes, but like, to be honest, Jason Momoa really redefined the Aquaman character so much. I really like I wouldn't really hate it if he continued as Aquaman in the DCU.
I think he's continuing.
Like, come on. You really but if you think Lobo will be $1 billion character, you smoking crack. It's not, no, just no. Aquaman is because Jason Momoa made that character. It made the character cooler.
Yeah, he redefined the character so much that you have basically the Jason Momoa look in the comics now.
Yeah, he'd be better off as Lobo.
I don't know.
Because while I don't dislike Jason Momoa, he has a history of acting like himself in almost everything. Now, I'm not saying that his Aquaman is bad, but is Jason Momoa playing Arthur Curry? So I think he should get recast so we get someone that starts to act more like Arthur Curry. You know, he's doing all that surfer bro stuff like Yahoo! Like, you know, give this man a surfboard. He's not a bad, like, he looks great, but he'd be better off as Lobo. He literally lives a Lobo lifestyle. He acts like Lobo. He talks like Lobo. You look at the Fast 10 trailer, that's Lobo. I'm sorry.
Fast 10. Oh my god.
They spoiled the whole movie in the trailer.
Yeah,
that long 3-minute trailer. I watched that.
No, really, I would say it is. There's a cameo at the end of the movie that's gonna be good. I'm gonna, you know.
Yeah, bro. Brian's gonna show up and save everybody.
It's probably Gal Gadot back, and Ryan probably is back, so it's not surprising.
I am excited for the Aquaman 2. Like my most anticipated movie would be Aquaman 2 and The Flash. Like, right now I don't know that much about Blue Beetle, so I can't really put an excitement towards that.
Zero.
They need to start putting out a trailer. That movie comes out in August. Yeah, look, the way it's going, that movie's barely gonna make any more money than Shazam! Fear the Gods.
Yeah,
I love the movie, but
yeah, well, knows the marketing. Yeah,
because at this point, don't even release Blue Beetle. Don't even waste our time. Just don't even release it. It's clear to me. It's clear to me right now as I'm looking at it. While, you know, I'm excited for what happens in 2025, but David Zaslav is so focused on the future and not the present. He forgot that there's still movies coming out right now. That's literally all we got, and it's a DC brand that you still need to promote and care for, because all these reflect DC. No, even if they're not part of the reboot, everything now still reflects DC because it's DC.
Yeah, soft reboot, not fully reboot, soft reboot. That's what James.
Yeah, soft reboot.
Yeah, soft reboot. He's just taking it. He's just keeping his friends. and doing what Walter Romano's doing, just getting new actors from Superman, Batman.
I know K-Dot really loves Shazam because he saw it a second time.
Look, quality of the movie is great, but they screwed over this movie.
Bro, the budget
they screwed over the movie. Yes.
For one, they shouldn't have moved it out of December. Because what was this competition? Puss in Boots, Avatar. Nobody's not gonna watch this Avatar for a whole month. I'm sorry. Yes, it's gonna make the most money, but everybody's not watching Avatar for a whole month.
Hey, bro, the thing is, like, bro, the marketing for Shazam 2 was like $5. It was $5.
Sorry, like $5 on it.
Somehow the trade. If the trade said the budget, the marketing was $20 million. That's bull, or 25. That's bull crap.
I mean, good thing. I like the second trailer, but they didn't. This is the problem. They didn't market the movie hard enough. And this is the other issue with DC, even still right now in general. DC has always been very Batman biased. If we look back at probably the best trailers we've seen from any DC movie, you go back to those Nolan Batman trailers, recently the Batman, Man of Steel trailers, but they still didn't love Superman like that. They were still but look at the best trailers in the past couple of years. The best trailers have been those Batman movie trailers.
Yeah.
Like they put so much money into them, all that. And just to bring up the MCU, when that Agatha Harkness show comes out, I guarantee you $50 is going to be marketed just as hard as WandaVision, and nobody knows nothing about Agatha Harkness. I guarantee they're going to market it just as hard. Now, so the problem with DC right now. I get it. Shazam is a lower level character than Batman. I understand that, but if you want the audience to care, you need to care.
That's the problem. That's the problem with DC. They don't build up the characters, only certain ones. Marvel has done that.
Right.
It's just
I'm not trying to say Marvel MCU been having a couple blunders.
We're having their problems,
but that's true about them. They don't discriminate against who gets marketed at the MCU. That's what I want. I wanted that for Shazam. People like the first movie, and they should have showed appreciation to this movie. Honestly, if they had to come out of their own pockets to just push the trailers more and put more money into it, do so, because you need to prove to us you care. Because if you want people to care about this reboot, right, it's going to be a separate universe. It's being soft rebooted, but at the end of the day, you not caring now is not going to help anyone care when you do this reboot, because it's all still DC. It could linger over.
Yeah.
That's been their biggest issue for I don't know how many years. Like, there's, as you said, there's always been a Batman bias. They feel like that's their only way to make a guaranteed money is Batman.
It's their baby.
Because they have no faith, or in sometimes Superman, but not as much as Batman. But like, they have no faith in their DC characters.
DL, if you remember when Superman Returns came out, now Superman Returns did take out the quality. Look at how much it made more money than Batman Begins. I'm not saying you can't continue Batman Begins a while.
That is crazy. It did.
Superman Returns too, and do Batman Begins, because it just speaks to they care about Batman more than this character here. It's like they need to get away from that. James Gunn does not seem like he's Batman biased, but
thank God.
No, he's a Superman fan more.
But currently, right now, it is very much still that Batman bias going on at DC.
The thing is, he wants
their baby.
He's taking the Marvel route in terms of building up all the characters in DC. He wants to make them important that everybody can relate to. Like, look, Batman is the franchise, right? It's the franchise DC, right? Obviously, but it's not. It doesn't mean you can't have other players that can help out with make it a successful universe. Like Superman, especially Superman, should be somebody that they have to build a brand up again. Because Superman's very, very important to the whole DC universe. Really, he's the one of all the other characters. And no, we should say all the other characters should help build up. Superman's the one that needs the most help right now.
Yeah,
that's if they make.
Even though Batman is like literally the most popular, Superman started this all, he should be leading it. Yes, Batman's more popular. I get that, but he should be leading it regardless of anything. He's the first. You lead out with him. You make it revolve around him.
Yes. Because like
just do something like Iron Man. Like do it like Iron Man. Like,
because you brought up Marvel. Like
Yeah,
MCU had the MCU did when they started. They didn't have the major hitters. They didn't have Spider-Man.
No.
They didn't have X-Men. They didn't have Fantastic Four. They were forced to use C-level, D-level characters and make them popular. So there should be no excuse for DC because arguably DC has the more popular brand.
Yep.
It should be a cakewalk for them. But no.
That's why I give leeway to the MCU because let's be real. If the MCU had Spider-Man and they wanted to do a MCU, they either X-Men or Fantastic Four or even Spider-Man would have started the MCU, not Iron Man.
Well, they tried. They tried.
I think they wanted.
They tried. They went to Fox. They went to Sony and Fox to have the X-Men and the universe, and both Sony and Fox couldn't come up with an agreement and say no.
They tried that with Tobey Maguire's.
They tried with they couldn't get an agreement.
Guess what? They was crazy for that because Sony they tried. This is what happened. They would try to go to Sony little studio. As soon as they got to the door, that CEO came out and told them, "Don't even come in. Don't even talk to us. Don't even try it. We're not giving you Spider-Man. Get out of here."
Yeah.
Well, hey, they took what they can, and now look what they did. They literally worked with bare bones, which speaks to a lot. Now I'm not trying to make this an MCU downplay to DC, but like
no, it's not downplaying.
They can it's like.
I mean, they could learn from the MCU.
You can learn something.
That's what James Gunn is doing. Learning.
Yeah, James Gunn.
Learning.
James Gunn. He knows. He was sitting there. He's been there. He knows. Like
he knows.
But it's just right. It's just right now. And this goes for James Gunn too. Because I'll be honest with you, I barely saw him promoting Shazam: Fear of the Gods 2.
Zero.
Like I barely seen it. He probably posted that tweet about him going to the premiere and the trailer. But it's like you're the CEO. You need to be promoting it like hard. Yeah, I get it. You got your Guardians movie coming, but you're the CEO. Rep your stuff.
Even Feige said he doesn't even mind him promoting his. Bro, Feige knows the business. He's like, you could promote anything you want. I don't care.
Feige loves DC.
He loves DC. He's like, bro, do you, bro? Promote your stuff that you got coming up. Doesn't matter if it's connected to your universe. Promote it so it can make money. Yeah.
He wants
he wants DC to succeed. They just people at the company just terrible. Yeah, just like, and I hope that what James Gunn does is good.
Honestly, since this is this is not like a hard reboot, this does seem like a soft reboot.
It's soft reboot. Yes, it's soft reboot.
After seeing Shazam 2, like there could have been a future with this. Like maybe not exactly what they were doing at first, but like I could possibly have seen them continue with this if they had more faith in it. Because these characters are good. Like their storyline had potential. It's like it's a shame they didn't market it. Like this movie had no chance. On top of the other stuff coming out week after week after week after week.
NCDL, the craziest thing was this was a better family movie than Ant-Man 3.
They put so much marketing into it was. It was better than Ant-Man 3. I like Creed 3. Creed 3 was a good movie, but they put so much marketing into that movie over Shazam.
Yep.
Bro, like Creed, it made $200 million
right now.
It made $200 million.
Okay. And Creed is Rocky movies never been like big box office draw.
No, it never been. It's like low budget between 50 million to make a 60, and they make 200 million in like 3 or 4 days.
And people people love Michael B. Jordan.
And Jonathan Majors, he's in $100 million plus movies.
Jonathan Majors had a better performance in a boxing movie than a Marvel film.
To an extent.
Yeah, like how's it happen?
Well, I wouldn't say his performance wasn't bad. Just that his.
I'll say it.
That the acting was good, but his cane was like His
Yeah,
Kang
that
is
version
what-
of Kang. That version.
Yeah,
of Kang,
his Kang is what you call bad anime power scaling. That's what his Kang is.
Oh,
Yeah, that,
bad.
Oh,
yeah,
I know your
power
point there.
yeah,
That's
that
what
version of that. Yeah, that version of Kang.
That's what I hate the most.
Because I mean, look, because look, this is what they should have done, and I there's multiple Kangs, and I don't know why they chose to go with the Conqueror one, who we are going to see again. He's one of the main ones that do fight the Avengers. They could have easily just picked any Kang, like he could have been Kang the guy who works at Dunkin' Donuts. Anyway, they picked
There's probably a version of him out there that works at Dunkin' Donuts.
That's good.
they picked Kang the Conqueror, and then Kang, who has said in the movie and is very clear, he has killed so many of these different Avengers and stuff. Probably killed some X-Men.
He mentioned
Except Ant-Man. He pretty never met Ant-Man.
Yeah, the
Right,
first
and
Never
then,
met
you know,
Ant-Man. Ant-Man was probably running away like a baby.
This was
That's what he wanted to
it was just the wrong hero to use anyways. I think for this film,
I blame
it
Penny.
should have been Doctor Strange.
That's what I
You know
said.
what?
Or not
It's
just
Penny and Reed, bro. Penny and Reed went into Kevin Feige. He's like, I want to make it a Avenger movie. He's like, okay, bro.
He should have said, "Sit down, Peyton Reed. Sit down."
He's like, okay, go ahead, do you.
Why he let him do whatever.
He's like, go ahead, do you. And then he just couldn't deliver and stuff like that. So
it was happening to Marcos about it being an Avengers level movie.
Yeah, and that was Payne and Reed. Don't ever say that again, bro. Just stop. I like you as a director. Just don't say that again, please.
Yeah, it's overhyping something, and when just like
it was the same.
Next time, if you do another Ant-Man movie, do a low
Wakanda
budget
Forever,
like
yep.
the first two.
They said it was Avengers Endgame level. Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Dude,
I
feel like some of these actors in MCU, like with secretly, like Cumberbatch, I know he's tied down to the MCU, but I think he secretly wants out. He wasn't really happy with Doctor Strange 2 from some of his interviews. And I feel like, I don't know, Paul Rudd's actually in his 50s, and I don't know how much time he has left. Chris Hemsworth sounds like he's winding down too.
Don Cheadle started being in 60s.
Don Cheadle, yeah.
Well, I mean,
Renner
Chris,
too. When we went
They
Chris
absolutely
got that
wasted Don Cheadle.
Yeah,
Chris got that disease, so he can't. Yeah, Chris got the disease. He can't work that much, and he could work a lot, but he can't.
Well, apparently he's doing the Hulk Hogan movie.
Yeah, well, that's gonna be crazy.
Well, Chris Hemsworth also says he wants to go back to like Thor's original roots.
Please,
yeah,
bro. I'm sorry, bro. He
funny.
changes. I'm sorry, bro. He changes his mind a lot, bro.
He
You're the
does.
one who went to the Marvel studio and said, "Oh, I want to make Thor a little bit of a jokey character." Okay, you got your witches. Now, and the third one, which I love, which is it was good in my opinion. And then the fourth movie is like, no, too much joke. I want to go back to the. I was like, bro, make up your mind, bro.
It's because the money's in. But see, even Thor 2 didn't make like. It
did not make that much. Bro.
It didn't make that much, but it made more than the first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And even Thor 3 made more than the first, and then Thor 4 made less than. I think he was just strictly going off money. I doubt it was anything creative. It was just strictly off money because it kind of points to it.
I mean, Natalie Portman didn't really want to do Thor, like continue the MCU.
No, they just had to write her a paycheck, and it's like, yeah, there you go, bro.
Yeah,
we got to use your contract. Let's use your last contract, please. It's here.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, like a lot of actors does superhero movies if they want to, like
Yeah.
So let me do this.
That's what Jennifer Lawrence did. Jennifer Lawrence basically just did the full contract of X-Men and folded in the last two movies.
Yeah, just took the $20 million paycheck from Fox.
Did not give two flying fucks.
She did not give a fuck about.
No,
she did not. I'm sorry.
She just wanted to get paid.
She quit after the first three. She quit. She
basically played Katniss Everdeen in the X-Men movies. Like no personality whatsoever.
None.
None. Zero.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. The new movie she got coming up this summer looks interesting with the kid.
Oh my god.
Yeah. The comedy. Yeah.
Yeah, the comment. I was like, okay. I don't like you, Jennifer Lawrence, but that looks cool.
I never saw the appeal of those Hunger Games movies. I was always in the.
I haven't. Oh, they're doing a prequel.
Oh yeah, the prequel's coming out with Dune Part 2, which.
When's it come out? October or something like that?
Yeah, something around there, which is like okay. And then you got the Willy Wonka prequel coming out with Aquaman, which why? You see, this is why Warner Brothers, they don't know how to market these movies. They used to in the past with Alan Holm. With Alan Holm was there, but they don't know how to market the movies.
And right now, Sony's planning to like release Sonic 3 during Avatar 3.
Oh, they smoking this.
Wait, yeah, I know.
Paramount smoking the good. Ooh,
yeah, Paramount. Yeah,
don't know what they're smoking.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't even be shocked because Sonic 3 might just do fine because it's at least. Well, what else is coming out? What else is coming out with Avatar 2?
The new Jordan Peele movie.
Jordan Peele movie. Oh, Sonic will be fine. I like Jordan Peele movies, but they're no.
They ain't box office hit. Yeah.
They don't hog the box office.
Nah, it mostly do like 80 million, and that's it.
I don't think Sonic will be fine though. I don't. I'm kind of.
I actually agree. Like, Avatar will destroy Sonic.
Oh, well, Avatar's gonna destroy everything.
Well, okay, because that's the thing. It could hog.
It made $2 billion with Avatar 2. I'm sorry, like it going against Avatar. That's the doom for failure.
That's a death wish. That
is a death wish.
Well, remember, Puss in Boots came out in December and it did fine. Made $600 million.
Yeah, it did. For like 470,
and that was I didn't even expect it would do numbers like that.
Yeah, but then Avatar went up at the box office every week.
I mean,
it knocked it out the second week, but the third week it just went up.
But even then, Puss in Boots still made money. It didn't make a lot because Avatar
was makes 470. It's not bad.
Avatar was hogging those showings, but I still think it could make money. It's just it needs to make more than the last one, because the last one made like what 400 something million.
I don't think it's good. Like it can make money. It'll probably make money, but it's not gonna make the amount of money if you're going against Avatar.
Well, nothing is.
Yeah, and it's like they are expecting it. What? How much did?
If you're going head in head towards Avatar, it's just not gonna end well.
What's the box office for Sonic 2?
Yeah, and
it's actually
budget this real quick. Sonic Hedgehog 2.
I mean, they had. I think did more than Fantastic Beasts. I think that's his only real competition.
Okay, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 was $405.4 million in the box office. Let me go see what the budget was.
No video game adaptation has made over $500 million at the box office
until Mario comes out.
Yeah, Mario's gonna crush that.
It's gonna be either Mario or Sonic that's gonna do it. Because Sonic has the projections to pull it off.
Yeah,
and Mario out the gate is going to be able to pull it off with ease.
Well, Mario's predicted to make 90 million opening weekend, which is like it's gonna make 100.
That's very subtle. I think it'll make more than 90 million.
So at least 100 something. Yeah, I was like 90. That's a good projection for 90 for animation.
And the thing is, they could play a lot because it's actually a very short movie. It's only an hour and a half.
It is very short. Animation is always short.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not gonna be like it's not gonna be so you get more theaters playing it, right? It's more showings.
So they're probably thinking Sonic 3. They probably wanted to make 500, at least 500, 600 million. Make more.
Yeah, the right.
That's
move,
not bad for a first sequel for a movie.
The right move for Sonic would be to move it.
I mean, yeah, move it. I'm not against moving it, but if they don't, it's not like it won't make money.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's not gonna make as much money.
It's best to move it, though. I do agree. It's best to move it.
Yeah, like if they want to make more money, then
Avatar.
Then move it.
I mean, it's Disney. I digress here. Of course they will, because it's Disney. Disney wants those $2.3 billion in their pockets.
It's funny.
So, yeah.
It's funny.
How many Avatar movies
I remember Endgame versus Avatar's box office. I'm like, I'm like, guys, they're both Disney. Disney doesn't care.
No, they don't care, bro. They got all the money in the world. You think like Disney, bro? They don't care about the box office. Like, okay, they're going neck to neck with each other.
They don't care about quality. Like,
yeah, man, $2 billion, no good for us.
Yeah, they're making a lot of Avatar movies. I think.
They only care. They only care about the box office when it came to Quantumania. That's when they were going after the leaker. Because I give you, I'm convinced if Quantumania was to do very well at the box office, they probably wouldn't go over that leaker. That they wouldn't go have Google or whatever go find that Marvel leaker for ruining Quantumania.
This is why you don't have people at the company.
FBI,
this is why you don't have people at the company.
It's an inside thing. It's all inside. Something from the inside. It's like
this is the reason you don't whoever like, especially for it goes too heavy in the studio. Don't show your family the script of a movie or something or friends. Otherwise, they're gonna
get in lots of trouble.
Or otherwise, they want the money and they're gonna sell it to the other person.
Yep.
So just don't, you know.
It's basically insider information, which is.
Yeah, I mean, it was, good thing they're doing some restructuring. Bob Iger learned from some mistakes, but they was so foolish for mixing Kang with Ant. Like, come on,
Ant-Man.
That is the wrong. Like, you hope.
Bro, it's because Painted Reed want to be a effing dummy. Like, bro.
And hey, I wish he was still, his character was still alive. T'Challa, hashtag recast T'Challa, but like. You could have, would have made more sense to have Black Panther versus Kang out the gate or something if you're going to do this. But you chose Scott Lang. If this was Hank Pym, different story. Totally different story. That's a better adversary for, Kang. Especially since they're probably just as smart. But Scott Lang, of all people, this guy's he's a goof.
Yeah, how bad does Kang look when the first person he confronts, he gets beat by Ant-Man? He gets beat by Scott Lang.
Although it did happen in Earth's Mighty Heroes animated show. So
he did. Wasn't that Hank? Wasn't that? Oh yeah, it was them bugs, right? So it did happen. He did get.
So
let's see. All right, that's different. Because I'll give Earth Mighty Heroes is an amazing show.
It is.
The MCU
it should have got more seasons, unfortunately.
The MCU been dipping in quality, so totally different situation. It's still wacky. Got beat up by roaches.
Oh yeah, if you compare power levels MCU to DC, the DC people are way above the MCU in terms of power.
The only competition, the only DC characters that would do well is just X-Men. The Marvel characters is just X-Men. X-Men could compete. Other than that, that's it.
Yeah, like if you Shazam and Superman themselves and Black Adam themselves, it's like their power level is OP compared to Marvel.
Oh yeah. X-Men will just do very well. X-Men. Other than that,
The only people from the Avengers that you would take into that battle would be Scarlet Witch, Hulk, or Thor. Everybody else is like, take a seat.
Scarlet Witch, you gotta sit down.
Superman's weak against magic, right? But like,
the thing is, on the magic.
But see, it's easy to be Wanda. All you gotta do is just say, your kids are fake, and she has a breakdown. She has a mental breakdown.
I don't know if he wants Scarlet Witch to have a mental breakdown. That might be that may be too dangerous.
Damn.
Well, hopefully she implodes on herself and does what she did at the end of Doctor Strange 2, just sacrifice herself.
She's not dead. People.
Yeah, she's not dead, but
people on Twitter who's retarded think that she's dead, but she's not.
No.
Anthony, it was probably the same people who thought Reed Richards and Mephisto was going to show up in WandaVision.
Oh my God!
We are getting Mephisto.
One more goddamn time. I'm sick of it. I am sick of hearing that name. I'm sick of it.
This is why Twitter.
We are getting him. We're probably going to figure into that.
Yes. Here's the thing. But, we make it Mephisto eventually. I just don't care at this point. I don't.
But get us Ghost Rider already. Like if you're getting Mephisto, we need a Ghost Rider. Bring him in already.
Like, oh, he's gonna be in WandaVision. Oh, nope. Oh, he's gonna be in Loki. Oh, nope. Oh, he's gonna be in Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Nope.
He's
Oh,
gonna be in Ironheart. This is his debut. Ironheart.
People are gonna keep
you guys
saying
think they're
where he's
going
gonna be until we actually get it.
No,
guys
he's
think
in
they're
one
gonna
episode of
do
that
that-
show, and that's it.
Do the
'Cause
Johnny
she's
Blaze
good.
Good Friday?
Johnny Blaze.
Or
There's
they
like
might
so
do
many
something
good.
modern like Robbie.
No, because Agents of Shield used Robbie, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. So and the guy's busy.
That's the
doing
actor from Last of Us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gabriel
Gabriel
Luna.
Luna,
Yeah, he's
the brother.
Yeah, he's busy. I would love him if he came back in the MCU, but that's probably not going to happen. He's probably going to.
Yeah, they'll probably introduce Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, Johnny, which makes sense, I guess.
Make it Nicolas Cage.
No, that would be like for a multiverse movie. That was like, you probably get him for one quick cameo, or for another, maybe for Deadpool 3, or a multiverse movie, whatever.
I have a crazy feeling Mephisto is gonna be a Kang variant because he's appearing in so many stuff apparently. Like,
God, not that much.
I don't understand their strategy with that either. Like, I get there's
Danny
different
Cash.
Kangs in the comics, but like by the time we get the Kang Dynasty, we've seen him get defeated numerous times. How is he going to be by the time we get the Kang Dynasty? Like, what Kang are we going to get there, man? And what's going to make
bunch
it
of them.
from the other Kangs? Oh, dude, I don't care to see an army of Kangs versus the Avengers. I don't want to see that. I don't care.
Kang doesn't play with. He likes tech. Like he you know. Kang is a cool character in the comics and stuff. So
yeah, he's all tech. He's from Future Tech and stuff like that.
yeah,
he's all
on future stuff. He knows the Avengers' weaknesses.
Oh, but he couldn't beat Ant-Man.
Yeah. Ant-Man got lucky.
I don't think he ever met Ant-Man. He was talking about Captain America. You're not the one with the hammer.
I think he was talking about Thor.
No, it was Captain America. Somebody on Twitter said it was Captain America.
The hammer? Are you sure? Because Hammer's Thor, isn't it?
Yes.
But he got the Stormbreaker.
No, but it might be a different version.
He had to fought in Ant-Man though. Okay, we don't know how many universes he was in, but okay, because he didn't recognize, because he said, "You're the one with the hammer," as if like he couldn't remember.
Yeah,
so I think when that was indication, he killed so many that it's like they're a blur.
It was Ant-Man who said no, that was Thor.
So, something like the Flash.
Ant-Man said that it was Thor. Because in his universe, Ant-Man's
he
universe,
killed a couple Ant-Mans before. They look different, but he had to kill some Ant-Mans because there's if we're looking at this multiverse as it should be, there should be a bunch of Ant-Man variants in different universes.
We saw a couple of them at Ant-Man, not that much, a couple.
Even though I did like that scene, I wish they showed like a different like variety, like variants that didn't look like Scott, that had different stuff. Because they showed a Baskin Robbins Scott. I wanted to see, they just show like a comic accurate Scott, an Ant-Man that is Hank Pym.
Yeah,
he's probably wearing like Scott's suit, Which
I'll be up for them to do a Hank Pym comic accurate suit as a multiverse version of Michael Douglas.
We got a comic accurate helmet in Endgame.
Yeah, you did saw that. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's this? I'll say this: Batman could be like the most powerful villain in DC if he really wanted to.
I still
he
think
knows how. He knows. Batman's a funny character, bro. Like he knows everything.
Yeah, take care, man.
Take care.
Take care.
K-Dot.
Yeah.
Like Batman's a funny character. Like he knows how to defeat anybody, bro.
Yeah.
But again, I do.
Batman who laughs.
Yeah, I do agree with Stan Lee. It depends who's the writer.
Obviously.
Yeah.
But it gotta make sense though.
Yeah, it gotta make sense. Like if you're doing Spider-Man teaming up with Batman, yeah, it depends who's gonna write that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Team up and stuff for them. But yeah, like he took down the whole Justice League and everything like that. So yeah.
Yeah, the Batman is just interesting character.
Batman's awesome.
Dude, he would piss if he was Avenger. I don't know what kind of Avenger he'd be like. He'd probably be like, "You guys don't take this stuff serious, man."
Yeah.
He'd be like, "You tell Iron Man, stop being an asshole. Take this seriously. You tell Thor, stop laughing, stop making jokes."
Honestly, Black Panther could have been that for the event, but nope. No more T'Challa. Honestly, I think Black Panther could have been the face of Marvel after Iron Man and Captain America. They could have had him.
It's probably Spider-Man now.
Well, Spider-Man, but even he's a part-timer. He's not even a full Avenger. He doesn't even want to be a full Avenger.
Yeah.
So we get he's a popular Marvel character, but
he's literally the street. He's the street side of Marvel characters. He's the street side,
exactly.
Yeah, with Daredevil. Luke
who is the lead Avenger? Hawkeye?
No, I mean he did try once in the
comics. Or Sam Wilson's Captain
America.
Yeah,
Sam Wilson has to be now since he's Captain America, right?
It's gonna be Sam, man. So,
yeah.
If Captain America teach him a lot of stuff, so obviously it's gonna be Sam.
Smell my fingers. Oh, you really talking Stan Lee? Smell my fingers? That's interesting.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Stanley is hilarious. I miss his cameos, man.
Stanley is a huge proponent of DC Comics. He loved DC stuff too.
Oh, he was gonna do. Didn't DC did a Stanley? They did a Stanley drawing of his characters. Well, what his Batman, Superman, others would have looked like.
Mm-hmm.
So he loves DC. He don't. That's what I love about like Feige or Stanley. They don't talk shit about the other competition. It's like, bro, we just trying to compete.
It's just the fans that make it.
It's the fans.
The fans make the competition, and fans make it they hate each other.
Yeah, bro, you could love each one whether you hate it or love it. Just stop.
Just imagine DC by Stan Lee. Nightwing would be like Spider-Man. I'm gonna take Reason Robin would be the Spider-Man.
If you go back in time and do that, that would be interesting.
Yeah,
because the man is very smart. He's very smart. When it comes to writing, so
he's the most famous. He's the most famous comic book writer of all time.
Right.
I know people always get pissed. What about Jack Kirby? And I was like, Jack Kirby.
Yeah, but people's heard of Stan Lee. Even general people has heard of Stan Lee.
Yeah. Steve
Kirby.
Ditko,
Kirby. No, Stan Lee.
Stanley is just the top of the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did I remember I guess DC and Marvel did books of a mixture of both DC and Marvel characters. I remember.
Just imagine. Oh, that's like a what if thing.
Yep, that will never happen in real life.
No.
Never happen.
I just want to see there's an Elseworld movie between Warner Brothers and Disney.
You could do animation.
Just do stuff like that. Just do stuff like that. Obviously, they're gonna fight each other. They're gonna realize we're being set up, and there's a different villain out there, a different enemy setting them all up, or a bunch of villains.
I think there will still be studio conflict with that because they want their character to have this amount of screen time. They don't want this character to get beat by this character.
We don't want Captain America to get beat by Superman. I'm like, sorry, but Superman would beat Captain America easily.
It's nope.
Nope.
There's just too much.
It's with Who Framed Roger Rabbit with Bugs Bunny and Mickey Mouse. The only reason they were able to do that because they had to make sure both characters were on the screen the same amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
I would have loved to see Bugs Bunny in Chip and Dale movie, but just Disney
if you ever did
brothers
like
will never agree.
a DC versus Marvel movie, you would have to be able to get like a compromise on like what characters you want to characters fighting who and what amount of screen time. It's just not gonna work. Like I understand people want like
Hello, a Fortnite.
I understand people want it to happen. I just don't see it happening because you have to have a big cooperation. Like you have to cooperate and they have to agree on something. You have to do this. It's like this ain't gonna happen.
It will be so much thing. They have to split the box office with each other. Which character will get the most screen time? Like it will be too much thing.
I know Fahey would be up to it.
Oh no, he will be up to it. He loves it. He loves DC. But he just like Warner Brothers. It's just like, yeah. I mean, you know.
But let's be honest, Superman could wipe out like half the MCU anyway.
and plus, which villain are we going to use? Are we going to use a Marvel villain and a DC villain together, working together? So like,
yeah, which DC villain would he use?
If they do in the near future,
because Marvel, I'll say it's because Marvel had like really powerful villains, right? Like Thanos, Loki, stuff like that. Who would you use from DC, like in that realm? I mean, we haven't seen Darkseid. I mean, like, Darkseid might be closest to Thanos, I guess. Maybe I don't know.
You could use the
Doctor Strange's Fate, yeah. Doctor Fate is very powerful.
Oh yeah, and Doctor Strange and Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate working together. Yeah, it would be just too many. It'll be too many. It'll be too many.
Batman would hate Doctor Strange and Doctor Fate because of their how many things they see in the future, what outcomes would happen, which one they would say would be the best outcome. Batman would hate
no, Doctor Fate.
Batman wouldn't listen at all anyway.
He would listen, but
he will come up with a plan if it works.
Yeah. And he'll tell, and Batman would say, I make my own fate.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what he'd do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, okay, rest in peace, Batman.
Because if Doctor Strange or Doctor Fate told the Batman, you're destined to become the Batman, I guarantee Batman probably would have punched him in the head. Because I don't think Bruce Wayne really wants to be Batman. He doesn't want to be Batman. He said it in the comics many times, but he has to be Batman. He doesn't want to be Batman, but he has to be Batman.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he has to because because that's even Alfred said to him, you don't have to be.
There's many times in the comics where some of his other heroes they're like, Bruce, I don't want to be like you, and Bruce is like, neither do I.
Yeah. It's like that shot was of course that shot was, but yeah, of course. That's a fact.
You think Deadshot's coming back? You think they're gonna bring back Will Smith?
Yeah, I think so because I think James Gunn. Listen, James Gunn is James Gunn is a person for forgiveness. He's not that the director of I did bad things a couple years ago, and I went to lab and rehab myself and some stuff like that. And Will Smith is doing that. I mean, he's doing Bad Boys 4.
Bad Boys, yeah, they're doing 4.
And then he's doing another movie with Netflix that he's going to pay $25 million. So for both movies, Bad Boys 3, 4, and the whatever Netflix movie. So
I think it's a 50.
It depends. Like James Gunn tried to get him in Suicide Squad.
They tried, yeah.
But he was busy doing Bad Boys 3, and he couldn't make it.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why Bloodsport was there.
Yeah.
And stuff. Even people say, "Oh, they're gonna recast Joe Manganiello." I was like, no, I think James Gunn is gonna get Joe Manganiello back because
you think he's gonna get Joe Manganiello back?
Yeah, because because he was gonna be in his last movie, but then he went back and changed it with that shot. I mean, with Bloodsport.
Wait, what a F you to Ben Affleck.
I remember the rumor was Waller's gonna have Deathstroke in it.
Yeah, the Waller
that would make
Deathstroke
sense,
might show up in the Waller show because she needs help. Like, who will you
Yeah,
call for help?
but like Deathstroke be like, why do you want my help? Like, what can you offer me?
Yeah, why could you offer me?
I feel like the Waller show is gonna be a mixture of
Checkmate?
this storyline. I think it's gonna be a mixture of this Sinister Six with DC, and you're also gonna have the Checkmate story.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm the Jim's gonna be like, you want to do Checkmates? That'd be cool.
I think the show is gonna be based on Checkmate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Anything's
I mean, at the end of the Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker, she get exposed.
Yeah, and I think like because in Secret Six they don't really have.
That shot was Secret Six, wasn't he? Also Secret Six.
Yeah,
he was a part. He was a part of it. Yeah.
He was part of it.
Him and Catman. Oh, I think Bane was. Vandal was his daughter. That's so weird.
But yeah.
But.
And I feel like this is another opportunity to also introduce other heroes, like because I know like other heroes within the DC mythology with Checkmate. You also have certain heroes work within the Checkmate storyline.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll do that. Like some people think, like speculation, Green Arrow was in Checkmate storyline. Possibly they could introduce him in there.
Yeah, new Green Arrow. Let's do it.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, James Gunn did make fun of Green Arrow.
I think it wants Green Arrow.
Like I could see them introducing Green Arrow in Checkmate because like in the comics he was
a part of
Checkmate.
Yeah, he was. Actually.
Yeah, they had like Checkmate is a mixture of heroes and villains. You had Wonder Woman working in the Checkmate storyline also.
Yeah, that's what Jim's gonna do with the Tories, So
I feel like the Waller show is like you don't know what's gonna happen. You can speculate, but I feel like this is like you can introduce. You won't expect certain characters to be introduced because like if it's based on the Checkmate storyline, it's gonna be very interesting what characters he's gonna introduce because it's like both heroes and villains are in the Checkmate storyline.
It's kind of funny how I know James Gunn is using Amanda Waller. I mean, Viola, like the same actress from Amanda Waller.
Viola Davis.
Yeah, Viola Davis, but she also met Hawkman and and Dr. Fate. It's just funny. Like, well, we're not gonna use those characters, but she's gonna be played by the same actress. So it's like okay, just forget about those characters. We get those actors to play new characters in our universe. I was like, okay.
Yeah. Well, guys.
Which is unfortunately, because I would have loved to see more of Hodge as Hawkman.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good Hawkman.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, if James Gunn say fuck The Rock, he's not coming back. Just let me keep your cast. I'll be up for that.
Yeah, I would be fine with that.
I
feel like it's all dependent on what they're gonna like. We all know the Suicide Squad, specifically his version. The cast is staying. I do think they're gonna like within the DCU. They're recasting Joker and etc. I do think they're gonna. Will Smith is a 50-50 for me. They could bring him back. Like there's always a possibility he can come back, but like I'm not sure. Like because we don't know how
that would be up for Jim.
How extensive this soft reboot is. So what actors are staying? Like I have no problem if Margot Robbie stays. It's like
guys, yeah. I love the conversation, but I'm really tired.
For sure. Yeah, you're tired. Yeah.
It's 1:30 where I am, and I want to sleep. I think we're all on East Coast, so I think it's the same time.
Yeah, it's
here.
1:31 actually. Yep.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let you guys promote your stuff. Like DL, go ahead, and then we're gonna end it.
Okay. Once again, you guys can find me at IMDL, how it's spelled by my subtitle right there. Talk about movies and shows and everything in nerdy geek culture. Speaking of DC, later, since we're on the next day now, where we're at, later on tonight, we're gonna have a open spoiler stream for Shazam: Fury of the Gods. You guys are welcome to come on if you guys are available. But we'll be talking about that. More Wizarding World content will be coming soon, talking about Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. A bunch of stuff about to come out. You got Dungeons and Dragons, John Wick, all that stuff, and we're going to be talking about that too, and continue to talk about the Transformers films leading up to Rise of the Beast. So if you want to hear my takes on things, go ahead and subscribe to my channel.
Arkham.
You can find me at Arkham Unlimited. I don't. I have planned to finish Telltale probably on this week, either Friday. But that's all I have. I've been so slacked with school, but yeah, that's it. I have planned.
Anthony, if anything, I know you don't usually do YouTube, but if there's anything to promote,
I just join other people I stream and talk about stuff. Not like
All right.
But you can follow me on Twitter, Anthony Bowser.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for coming on. Thank you. It's a good stream. I wasn't planning to go this long, honestly, but it was actually a pretty decent, pretty good discussion.
Yeah, we have like after hour streams.
Yeah. So my next episode will be Wednesday, and we'll talk about the news, entertainment news on Wednesday. But it'll be earlier than this stream. It'll be much earlier in this stream. We can tell you that. And then Saturday it'll be the 9th episode. And the 9th episode will be like a spoiler review stream for the chapter 20 of Mandalorian. But yeah, so. And I have other stuff planned on my sports channel. Like on my sports channel, I'm starting a sports stream called Sports Mayhem, where we're going to talk about football, especially with the quarterback situations with Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers. That's interesting. That's going to be a big topic. And yeah, that's about it. And yeah, that's it actually. I have planned. But make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow, subscribe to all these people's channels, and follow them on Twitter or social media platforms they have. And yeah, once again, take care, everybody, and have a good sleep. Bye.
Bye.